Good afternoon, my dear kids. I hope you all are very good, doing good during this pandemic time, staying home and staying happy, like hashtags. Okay. So as you already know, in the previous lectures we have completed with the first chapter of psychology, and in today's topic, I'm not going to conduct any chapter, but we are going to talk about a journal word depression. Actually, from last few days, I was getting number of questions. So what is depression? How to deal with the depression? How we can tell or sense the person is depressed or not? A number of peoples, a number of ways. But how crazy things works, let's see in today's topic. But before starting the topic, I want you to be familiar with some basic concepts to brush all your knowledges. I know you are all very good students. You have studied psychology perfectly in class 11 and now you are in class 12 and hope in future you will be the great psychiatrist, not like me but much more better than me. Okay, so coming towards the topic, as you already know, what is psychology? Can you tell me what is psychology? It's nothing. You will say, sir, it is nothing but study of human behavior in different aspects. I will say, okay, but there is no perfect definition, as you already know. So, in this topic, during this pandemic time, people are facing number of ups and number of downs, especially the beautiful child in the group of 13 to 25. They are suffering with n number of thoughts. One day they want to be engineer, second day they want to be a doctor, third day they want to be artist, fourth day they want to be a singer, blah 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 blah, whatever. What happens when they expect much and they get less? They feel somehow that no, yeah, I am inferior with compared to other my friends. They start cursing themselves. They try to be alone. They start crying for particular things. They start blaming that always the things happens with me only. As you already heard, you might already hear from number of people. यार हमेशा मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है? There are n number of questions, right, kids? So the n number of questions is related with this beautiful word, depression. What the word depression means? As you already know, let me add on one more point that today this word has become fashion. I'll request you from this video, please don't play ever with this word. This word is not like ABC. Okay? This word is something which is related to life and death also. So what does the definition states? A group of conditions associated with the elevations or lowering of person's mood. As we all are beautiful humans, you are very beautiful kids, you are having beautiful emotions, thoughts, and just now you have came up from the school, so you may fall in beautiful creativity activities. You may fall in something called as love, you may fall in something called as love with book, love with parents, love with tutors, anything. It doesn't matter. But what will happen when what you gave is not coming in the same amount what you want to receive? You will say, sir, definitely we will become sad. Now what is this thing? Sad, happy, cry, this all hanky and panky thing is related to person's mood. And when this mood keeps on changing, we called it as mood swings. Especially we see the mood swings frequently in the beautiful creatures of the world called as females compared to males. They face more mood swings. That is the biology topic. Let's come to psychology back. In this today's lecture, we are going to discuss about types of depression. Generally, there are 5 types. First is clinical depression. Second is Christian depressive disorder. Third is bipolar grade 1 disorder, bipolar grade 2 disorders, and postnatal depression. These are the 5 different types of depression. So my dear bacha log, always watch your thought. I will give you the formula. That formula, if you apply in the beautiful life, you will never get depressed. WATCH. W stands for watch your words. A stands for watch your action. T stands for watch your thought. C stands for watch your character. And H stands for watch your beautiful heart. Okay. So what will happen if you follow this formula? If you will follow this formula, you will never give your moods to be controlled by others. Okay, don't become a radio or a mobile operator. Okay, don't allow anybody to operate your moods. You all are beautiful creatures, you all are independent. Okay, so always guard, safeguard yourself. Let's come on the first point. The first part of depression, that is clinical depression. What is happening? Nowadays, n number of cases are coming from clinical depression in which the clients, especially the kids of class 11, 12 and higher standards, they feel this type of depression because they feel somewhere ki they are not up to their parents' expectation, they are not up to their lovers' expectation, they are not up to their own expectation. In that scenario, they start avoiding the peoples. They try to live alone. They keep the status like it's a very beautiful thing to cry in rain. Nobody is going to watch your tears. These are some type of sad emotions which the person is trying to shout from outside, inside, but nobody can hear the voice. Person may feel कि दुनिया का सबसे ज़्यादा दुखी इंसान वही है. That is because of clinical depression. Person's favorite food will become disliked food. Person's favorite song. The same time, let's take an example. Mr. X, he was very good boy in a school level. He was a very good student. He studied very hard, but suddenly his mother made an accident. She died. What was the effect on person X? The person X started doing all the anti things which he was doing in positive way. Now he is doing everything is negative way. It seems that person is suffering from clinical depression. Right or wrong? Right, bacha log. Now let us think about second part, that is presenstial depressive disorders. This is a type of depression which may continue minimum 6 months, maximum years. But it is less harmful, but still the person who is suffering from this type of depression, he may not have any particular choice. He will always say that his favorite colors are black. He always want to be alone. He always want to sit alone. He always want to listen to sad song. He doesn't like anything. Sometimes even if he is in friend circle also, he will avoid the friends. He will be in his own world. That means the person is somehow suffering from this type of depression. Now coming to, under depression also we have 3 different disorders. First disorder is bipolar disorder grade 1. Second disorder is bipolar disorder grade 2. And third is post-traumatic disorders. Okay. Now let us talk about bipolar disorders grade 1. Here what is going to happen? It is associated with the episodes of mood swings ranging from depressive low to magic high. Means sudden out of moment the person will be very happy. You might have been meet person like this कि suddenly वो बहुत खुश होता है, but अचानक से उसे बहुत सारा गुस्सा आ जाता है. You don't know what you did wrong because the person is suffering from bipolar depression. The person who is like this, you have to understand there is lack of love in this kind of person's life. You must behave properly with this kind of person. These type of persons are very emotional. They are not so much social, and this type of person generally have stage fears, stage phobia, public phobia. They may not talk to the people. Sometimes they may not express. Let us take into the grade 2. The same disorder, if it varies for a long time, it is considered in a grade 2. Here the person cries. He start crying. Sudden at the moment he will wake up from the sleep and he will start crying. He or she will start crying. He or she will throw the things. He don't want to talk with anyone. He will lock himself or herself inside the room. There are multiple things associated with this type of disorder. And the third and the last is postnatal disorders, in which the depression occurs to the mother, either the child, during the pregnancy stage or when she delivers beautiful creatures like you in the world. That's why the name is postnatal depression. In these conditions, doctors specially prescribe the mothers and the child that the family environment should be very less stressful environment should be given to the pregnant woman or the newborn child. Let me add on one more thing. The child who is just now born, the child learn maximum at the age of 5. तो आपने उसको 5 साल की उम्र तक जो सिखाया वो लाइफ टाइम याद रखेगा. आपने उसको शिवाजी की कहानी सुनाई तो विल बिकम ब्रेव. टॉम एंड जेरी दिखाया तो विल बिकम फट्टू. इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन यू व्हाट द एनवायरनमेंट यू वांट टू गिव टू द चाइल्ड. ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाट. एंड लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, मेरे प्यारे बच्चे लोग, this was type of depression. Now what if you find person like this? You will go and take the selfie. Yeah, taking selfie with depressed person. Oh wow, what a status. Good. No, you should not do like this. What you should do? You should approach a person. You should try to communicate with that person. You will try to console the person. But there should be a limit. Okay, sometimes you are trying better from your side, but he may take in negative way, that may spoil the relations more. Okay, so treat the person who is suffering from depression in a good manner. And I'm requesting again and again in this video and all the videos of my psychology that don't be habitual of listening the sad songs or having a sad course for a longer duration of time, because it will spoil your life and you will also go in depression. So please don't do things like this. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.